Poison Ivy's reported loose in Gotham. Check in with Robin in the East End police station. He's got a plan to take her back to Arkham.
Hey, Batman's analyzing the new Joker toxin, so it's up to you and me to take down Poison Ivy and her plants in Burnley. I'll tell you what, I'll even lend you my nose breather against her spores. I should be immune to Ivy by now. Hey, I have to get right back out there. Maybe we can talk later.
First Scarecrow broke out of Arkham, and now Poison Ivy's on the loose. I don't like it. While Robin investigates, I'm relying on you to handle the mess outside. After your past experiences, I'm sure you can handle it.
Hi, I'm Booster Gold. You might remember me from other exploration adventures such as the Amusement Mile, Robinson Park, and Metropolis's exotic Chinatown. What's up? Today's exploration will take us to the Jordano Botanical Gardens and the Burnley Freight Yards of Gotham City. The Jordano Botanical Gardens are nothing short of extraordinary. Multiple shades of green flow down the yards, dotted with bright flowers in every color imaginable. Exotic statues line the lawn and lend a sense of artistry amidst the greenery. I don't see a Booster Gold statue. There must be one around here somewhere. A botanical garden is a well-tended park displaying a large variety of plants that are often marked with their botanical names. Many times, a botanical garden will have a theme or specialize in particular types of plants. The Jordano Botanical Gardens specialize in whatever Poison Ivy leaves behind. A greenhouse is a building where plants are grown. I'm guessing you probably knew that. Well, did you know that they heat up as solar radiation from the sun is absorbed by the plants and soil within the building? This is why greenhouses are made of transparent materials. I guess you could say that the light from our sun makes the plants stronger. Even though many years have passed since its heyday, the Burnley Freight Yards have remained virtually unchanged since their inception. From a distance, one can see miles of cargo cars and dock trains surrounded by bits and pieces of relics from the industrial age. Up close, there's a lot of rust and scraps of metal. I, Booster Gold, have always been fascinated by big cities that have extensive gardens within them, surrounded by the glass and metal of modern buildings. Well, by always, I mean just now, and by fascinated, I mean mildly interested. Trains are cool, though.
Forensic Toxicology Report. This rose might have been white if not for the sheer amount of poison in it. Forensic Toxicology Report. The toxins in this rose cause immediate paralysis. Forensic Toxicology Report. This rose contains a powerful neurotoxin that suppresses free will. Forensic Toxicology Report. One prick from this rose and we'd need to call the coroner. Forensic Toxicology Report. Leave it to Ivy to stick with the classics. Forensic Toxicology Report. The petals of this flower are teeming with potent pheromones.
With Gotham Now, I'm Vicki Vale. The Giordano Gardens area is under strict quarantine after an attack by former botanist Dr. Pamela Isley, now better known as Poison Ivy. The mean queen of green claims the world for plants, using pheromones and the plants themselves as weapons. Is Ivy looking at another stay in Arkham, or will Gotham be a new kind of urban jungle? Stay tuned.
I'm Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. Why? Because you think when crazies go to Arkham Asylum, they get better. Asylum for the criminally insane, my left butt cheek. Never mind that the place is a revolving door for psychos. They actually come out worse. There's something deeply wrong going on in Arkham, friend, and if you don't believe me, you are wrong.
Dispatch, this is Bullock. Bat sent in the boy Wonder, but there's no word. SCU and the new heroes should be on this, right? Well, they can catch up. I'm going in.
10-4 Bullock. Use extreme caution and your rebreather against IV spores.
Oh, yeah. I can't breathe through my nose anyway. Damn that noise. Bullock out.
Pamela, Selena, I don't know what you're up to, but Harley is feeling left out. That means she's calling me every 5 minutes. Frankly, she's driving me batty, and we both know how much I hate that. Whatever your little botanical scheme is, give it a rest and give her a ring, Ciao.
Batman to GCPD. Do not attempt to apprehend Poison Ivy alone. She uses pheromones to entrance people and force them to her will. They're pollen-based, so the entire area is contaminated. Robin's recruiting the new heroes to get her back to Arkham. Leave it in their hands. Batman out.
Ring, ring. Yeah, Joker here. I hear my fellow Arkham expat Ivy is kicking it up a notch over at the Jordano Gardens. I don't have much of a green thumb myself. I've never managed to keep a single plant alive. Or a pet. Or a friend. Spot a trend? Well, don't let me kill you. If she doesn't kill you, I'm sure I will.
There are people inside those cocoons, metamorphing into Ivy's walking pod people. We can't let her swell her army. Break them free.
Stay away from Ivy's creations.
Plants wanted to wrap me up for good, converting me into one of them. Could you possibly get me some shed leaves from those pod people? I'm doing research for Wayne Tech. Any luck with those plant samples?
Poison Ivy used to be a botanist before she went bonkers and decided to reclaim the world for the plants. If we don't get her back to Arkham, Gotham really will be an urban jungle.
Ivy's expanded on her usual menagerie. This time, she's created pheromone-blasting plants to lure in citizens, so her roaming Venus flytraps can devour them. Help as many people as you can.
Can you help me? I need silk spinners from those walking flytraps, but I can't get close enough. That material might be useful for the new armor Wayne Tech is building for the Special Crimes Unit in the East End. Have you found those spinners yet?
Poison Ivy's pheromones can make anyone fall in love with her. Usually it's only at close range. These distance attacks are something dangerously new.
See the spores in the air? Any breeze will send them out to infect the entire city. Find and destroy Ivy's spore cannons before that happens. Watch out for the pod people. They have enough mind left to attack, but just barely.
Hey, can you grab some of those seed pods? We need to determine the health effect on the immediate area. Thanks. Please help us get those pods.
GCPD radio says that Harvey Bullock went into Ivy's greenhouse to try and shut this down. Since Robin hasn't reported back, I'm betting we have a rash of trouble on our hands.
Don't let anything you see inside that greenhouse stop you. Knowing Poison Ivy, she's kept Robin and Harvey alive as slaves. Free them from Ivy's influence, and they can help you take her down, so she can serve her time at Arkham.
Please! We tried to raid Ivy's hideout, but it went horribly wrong. Most of us didn't make it out. You have to go into the greenhouse and save them. There's no time to lose. My buddies will die in there if you can't save them. You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank you. Even a minute later and I wouldn't have made it. You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank you. Don't make me do this.
Plans, defeat this fool.
In a typically brilliant move, the GCPD went in after Ivy. Oh, those plants of hers. They're not human, if you know what I mean. I think I'm the only one who made it.
Robin, my darling, take care of this pesky little worm before it takes over my beautiful garden.
Yes,
While one of my guardians finishes off this nasty little potato bug.
You do know crime doesn't pay.
Bleed for me. My thorns are sharp. Such a disappointment. As always, my plants to the rescue. Grow, my lovely, and devour this intruder. Bleed for me. So much pent-up aggression. Stop! Don't hurt my babies any longer. Can't you hear their pain? What have you done to this planet? What have you done to me? Take me back to Arkham. I can't endure anymore.
Was I working for Ivy? Dang, who taught you to punch? My jaw'll be sore for a week. Guess it serves me right for losing my nose breather. All right, I gotta get Ivy back to Arkham Asylum. You get back on the streets.
My babies, you love me, don't you? You do anything for me. And I would do anything for you. I'd give you the whole world if I could. But some people don't understand. Some people are jealous. Some people want to kill my babies, destroy them, make them wither and die. But don't worry, my darlings. Those killers will pay for their crimes. I promise you, Poison Ivy will be back. And I won't be alone.
You did well. Robin and I will get Poison Ivy back to Arkham. You get back on the streets. Gotham needs you. We'll talk again soon.
Batman's taking Ivy to Arkham. He didn't even chew me out. Somehow that's worse. Anyway, thanks for your help.